Welcome to the Bitcoin update. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's having a great week so far. Um, let's get straight to it. So I have DXY open right here on the daily. Let's go to the weekly and see those levels. Okay, so we have this origin level here. We have this or weekly level here. Here you can see that there has been a rejection here to this weekly resistance. Um, Overall, there's still on this weekly, so there's still 2 days left until this candle close. So yes, it's a good sign that it hard closed below the weekly, but again, we'll see how it reacts. It may use this daily as support. So if we go to the daily, right, we may see some retracement, fall down to this support, or maybe even against this uptrend and move up even higher. So again, that's something we have to consider. All right, so if you go back to the weekly, and that's where we are at right now. Okay, so don't be surprised if there can be a sudden spike to this next weekly. Okay, so we have to be mindful of the direction DXY is going. So it is moving down. So that's why we see a green candle here for Bitcoin, right? So if DXY is going down, Bitcoin's going to do the opposite and vice versa. Okay, so now that we have that set, we have Bitcoin, okay? So it broke below this daily uptrend, this local daily uptrend here. So if we go on the 4 hour, right, guys? So I mentioned that you guys want to go into the smaller time frames, like the 4 hour time frame, right? So the more 4 hour hard closes below this daily uptrend, pretty much, the more chances of a daily candle closing right beneath it. Okay, so if you go back to daily, right, there's still, a whole day left until this candle closes. It could be red, it could be a green, right? But if you go to the smaller time frame, like I mentioned, the more 4 hour candle closes, the more likely it'll hard close as a red candle below this uptrend, and that's what we don't want to see because if we go back to daily, guys, right? The amount of tests that this daily level has is a sign that it's getting weaker, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if it falls lower, considering how many tests there has been. You can see all these large, long wicks. The demand just isn't going to be there anymore. Hence, right, you see all these large, long wicks and these heavy bounces, right? It tested it again, but now the bounce isn't as high anymore because the interest on that level is not there anymore, right? It's happened too many times. The interest psychological and on a psychological thinking where it's just why would I buy at this support, right? Yes, it's a support level, but why would I buy here when it's been tested numerous times, right? I'm gonna look for something more fresh, right? Something where I can get a more efficient position, right? So when I look at Bitcoin right now, especially the 4 hour time frame, personally, it's not looking too good in my opinion. So we'll see. We can actually clean up some of these levels here too, especially because we want to, make sure we don't clutter our chart. But definitely something to be aware of and keep in mind, right, when you're trading these altcoins, right? So let's go to the daily here. Let's see if we can refresh some of these daily levels there. Okay, so nice, cleaned up chart. Um, let's go to the weekly and see what that weekly level is looking like. Okay, so that's price discovery up here. We'll keep that there for now. Um, so yeah, it's breaking below the uptrend, right? That's step one. Step two is that this daily tested has been tested once again. Yes, there's a small bounce here, and again, that's because DXY is retracing a bit, right? Um, so when we keep in mind of how many times this level has been tested, again, just be cautious when trading your altcoins because the move down will probably be around this range if it does lose this support, right? Losing this uptrend is just the first part of the bigger move, okay? So just keep in mind, right? And yeah, so just again, just be cautious when you trade. If you want to be extra cautious, you can even go on the 1 hour time frames, but honestly, the 4 hours is just enough here in this area. And if it does lose this daily, I mean, we do have these untested 4 hour levels here, but again, with such a volatile move, I could see some support level here, but again, don't be surprised if it just breaks right through it, down, possibly down even to this daily, right? Or, you have 4 hours inside this range here, but ultimately you want to stick to the bigger time frame because, if it's breaking the daily, it's going to most likely go to that next respective daily time frame. So, yeah, with this in consideration, guys, we can expect pretty much a similar move with some of these altcoins, which we'll go over in the video. But overall, again, stay, please be cautious when entering and trading your coins, your altcoins, and yeah. So I will see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, comments, drop them down below, please. Thank you. Bye.